Kia ora. The Maraeora can now confirm there are 15 more cases of COVID-19 has been identified since our last update, bringing the new total number of positive cases detected in the Cook Islands to 25 as of 2 p.m. Sunday, February 27. Of these 25 cases, 21 are currently in isolation, while 4 cases 1 to 4 have completed their isolation periods and have been released, having also been symptomatic free for the last 72 hours of their isolation. All 25 cases have been vaccinated, and while many have experienced mild COVID symptoms, none have been required to be hospitalized for treatment. In connection with these 25 cases, there are 49 close contacts currently under 10 days quarantine, with another 57 close contacts having already completed their 10-day quarantine periods, remaining COVID-free throughout. A further 18 close contacts have tested positive while under quarantine and being subsequently placed in isolation, and they make up a significant percentage of our 25 positive cases. But due to the shorter incubation period of the Omicron variant of COVID-19, and to better align ourselves with the current practices in New Zealand, a decision has been made to reduce the quarantine period for close contacts from tomorrow onwards. While household contacts, those who live in the same household as a positive case, will be required to quarantine for 10 days, with PCR tests on day 1, day 5, and day 9 as of Monday, February 28th. Other non-household contacts will only be required to quarantine for 7 days, with a PCR test on day 1 and day 5 and a rat test on day 7. While our contact tracing investigations into the 15 positive cases continue, only one new location of interest has been identified to date: the OTR nightclub and bar between the hours of 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. on the night of February the 25th. Any further locations of interest will be added to the official list as they become to light. And throughout and yet the official locations of interest, while at least one new positive case been identified at each of Te Ukio, Te Reora College, and Nico Mori schools, the decision has now been made to close each of these schools for 24 hours on Monday, February 28, with each school reopening on Tuesday, March the 1st. This temporary closure will allow for further contact tracing and testing of students, teachers, and family members, and does not affect any of the other schools on Rarotonga, all of which will continue to operate tomorrow. Testing continue at the Constitution Park today, and for those who were unable to make it, we are especially asking that all Year 11 Te Reora College students and all Api Niko Marae 5 students and their families present themselves for testing as soon as possible. Our drive-through testing station at the Constitution Park will be open again tomorrow on Monday, February 28th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And testing will also still be available at the Tupapa Primary Care from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 days a week. To make an appointment for your test, for directions if required, call 20065 or 20066. Rat testing will also continue to be available at the airport testing station during Air Rarotonga operating hours for a fee of $10. TMO would like to urge all members of the public at this time to please get yourself tested for COVID-19. If you are displaying COVID-like symptoms, which most commonly include fever, cough, excess fatigue, sore throat, or aches and pains, if you are feeling unwell, please stay home until you are able to get tested. COVID-19 test results for those who had a PCR test will be sent via text by TMO to the cell phone numbers provided. Test results will generally be available within 24 hours, but may take up to 48 hours to be processed. It may not necessarily take the full 48 hours to get your test results back, but you must self-quarantine at your home or accommodation until you are contacted by TMO with your results and given the all clear. Finally, TMO would like to remind all of our people of the extreme importance of mask wearing at this time, as the COVID virus begins to spread throughout our community. While our high vaccination rate provides us a good degree of overall protection from COVID-19, continuing to wear masks indoors, in crowded spaces, or on public transport will also help limit the spread of the virus and, in this turn, help protect the more vulnerable amongst us. This is why it is very important that we continue to observe our COVID-19 health and safety measures by wearing masks, maintaining physical distancing, tagging with our CookSafe cards, and practicing good general hygiene. TMO will continue to provide periodic public updates on our COVID-19 test numbers and results as the situation in the Cook Islands develops, as well as if any further new positive cases emerge. Kia ora, e kia mani.